can't believe we fought a dragon. I was aiming for his eyes, but I kept losing my footing. Do you think this is their home? Did they move in after the giants left? Or are they why the giants left?
Boy, the air grows thin here. No more questions.
Hey, what's up, folks? It's your boy DJ81 on the channel Skins for Life. So, as you see, I have some God of War gameplay. I've been playing this game. It is phenomenal. I've definitely enjoyed the journey I've been through. I've been taking my time, so I'm not really rushing through the game. I'm doing all the side quests, and eventually I'll beat this game, but been enjoying it. So, but that's not why we're here. We're definitely here because of, as of last night, around like 10, I got a tweet from, I guess it was Bill's or something like that. He tagged me in the tweet, and basically around 10:34, I was tagged in this tweet that said that Rex Dickson pretty much had left EA Sports. I kind of knew that was going to happen at some point in time, and I'm happy for Rex because I'm sure as he loved working on Madden, it was probably one of his most frustrating experiences going through the whole process. I mean, every year he has a goal in mind that would tend to get sidetracked by marketing and investors and just overall corporate greed. So it was definitely one of those things where when we got to Madden 18 and we got to long shot and half the team was split, thrown in the long shot, and the other half split to NBA Live for some godforsaken reason, I'm sure that made things a lot tougher than it had to be, on top of the implementation of Frostbite. So I know in his letter he said there's nothing deeper, there's no ill will, he enjoyed his time. But those of us that watch from the outside, I think a lot of us can speculate and come up with an educated guess that, when you decide to leave a place, you could be the good soldier and say, hey, well, I left and I'm leaving and everything's good, I just need to move on. You can play that role and that's fine, but there's always something deeper. There's always something that adds up to why a person left. There are general reasons why people leave, and then there's mounting reasons why people leave. So obviously these are my opinions. So like I was saying, to include the frustration of marketing and corporate greed and investors and implementation of Frostbite and the team being split into like several parts, I'm sure fan interaction was good and frustrating, even more this year than years past. And with Madden 19 being his last game, that leads to a lot of questions moving forward. Now, a lot of us, just to sidestep from the Rex Dickson story, have already sat there and voiced our frustrations with the current mode, or the current state of franchise mode in the Madden universe. And with Rex Dickson leaving, this only further cements that franchise may be in trouble. Not maybe, they could be more in trouble, because EA may not realize this. They need that guy. And, there somebody quoted it. I think it was Smitty that quoted in a tweet that I saw this morning. You never know how good something is until it's gone. I'm telling you right now. Franchise, whatever hope of franchise mode, I think left with Rex. Or is leaving with Rex. It kind of left a long time ago, but I don't pin that on Rex. But you need a guy that had a vision of trying to create a real football game. And the trouble that he encountered trying to implement that, I think eventually just led to the part it was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm out. Mic drop. So, I do wish Rex good luck in whatever future you create for yourself. I know you're probably going to spend time with the family. Probably on there playing Fortnite again. But, definitely spend that time, which is an important time. So definitely do that. Meanwhile, just to let everybody know, we do have competition. I wouldn't say like strong competition because let's just face it, Axis Football graphically is getting better. They even admit they're not on the level of Madden as far as that's concerned. Gameplay, we'll see. I actually bought Axis 17 about a few weeks ago. I had fun playing the game, and you know what? They're talking franchise mode, so I'm listening. I hope the other game is talking, not the other game, what was it, Maximum Football, with the guy who did the Canadian football game the year before, last year. I hope he's talking franchise mode. And that's what a lot of these people who are looking to make a game need to talk about. Even with IMV Sport Gaming, I'm about to call them IMV Sports. IMV Gaming need to talk about Dynasty mode, for what they are trying to do with their college football game when it comes out in about 3 years. And I'll be 40 by the time it comes out. If it comes out, I'm still on the wait and see as far as they are concerned. They've got a lot of momentum, a lot of sponsors. They've collected a lot of money crowdsourcing. I hope it doesn't backfire. Just saying. It's not hating. It's not anything of that nature. I'm just overly cautious about when people are asking for money and don't show any gameplay. That's all. And then I guess the examples, because they do have a developer, I think it's called, I forgot the name of the studio, but they did the lacrosse game, Big Ant Studios, I believe. So looking at the lacrosse game, the gameplay looks okay, but we're talking football, not lacrosse. There's similarities, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. But yet, they haven't shown any gameplay, so wait and see. But anyway, again, Rex, I wish you good luck. I'm sure that facing marketing and investors and rude fans was pretty much like this dragon I'm facing right now. Let me tell you guys a little background story. When I was choosing the gameplay footage I was going to have play in the backdrop while I talked about this whole Rex Dickson situation, I wasn't thinking about it at the time, but how cool is it facing a dragon in a video game? Now, I don't play like the Dragon Souls, Dark Souls, Dragon Quest, stuff like that. So it's rare for me to run into a boss the size of a dragon, and you're this little small godlike character in Kratos. And plus, I played God of War before, so. But it's funny to actually talk about, like I was saying before, have Rex going up against rude Twitter users, YouTubers, investors, marketers, and stuff like that. Basically, this footage is like Rex going up against the rest of EA Sports and and its universe. And of course, just like a gamer, just like the gamer that I am, I wound up beating this dragon. This dragon was a problem at first until I caught on to the pattern. But you know, when you dealing with boss fights, you have to learn the patterns of things before you even figure them out. So I'm just gonna let the rest of this boss fight play out. Meanwhile, I'm out. Y'all have a good day. Peace.